Jim Gurney, Sean Jenkinson, and Dave Pelche are investigators in the City Police Missing Persons Unit. They look into some 1,500 cases every year.
A couple left Edmonton in their Volkswagen Beetle to head out to a wedding in Ottawa and never arrived and never were seen again.
A missing person is essentially anyone who is absent from the areas or activities that they would usually be in, or out of contact with the people they should usually be in, without any explanation.
We have files going back to the 50s, and in fact we have a file that we've done quite a bit of work on that dates from the early 70s. So all the files we keep in the office are always open. They may become historical, so we won't be actively working on them, but they're all at a state of ready that should new information come in, we can simply pull them off the shelf and start working on them. David Roque, Dee Mortensen, Joseph Zirk, Dylan Koshman, Kate Sieben, Jason Adam, Michelle Mercer.
Though the act of being missing is not itself illegal, there are often fatal results, and sometimes people just choose to relocate without notice. Police investigations follow proven steps.
All your basic stuff, phone calls, talking to witnesses, listening to the report. There's always, unfortunately, a lot of computer work and phone calls that we get trapped in the office, but always interviews, getting out and talking to people that know the person you're looking for best. So banking, day-to-day purchases, phone calls, phone records, and even just interactions with other police agencies around. So then we'll move on to the most important thing that Jim and I always discuss is the interviews with the friends, family, and the people that see them. We look at a lot of missing persons investigations as big games of tag.
Police are still hoping for a missing persons national DNA database to be established. There is none in Canada. However, their case success rate is high.
It's actually close to 99. It's right around 99% of all missing person files are resolved with the person being located. Within that, then that 1%, there's some of them that could be a homicide that we just don't have information of. Maybe they were murdered and we just don't have any information as far as what happened. Or it could be a suicide where now we don't know the circumstances of that person committing suicide and we haven't been able to find them.
This investigation is owned by our historical homicide unit, so they are the lead in that. We have her on our website because, of course, the more places you can put her face, the better. We include in our success rate in that close to 99%. That includes people we find deceased. Unfortunately, some missing people end up being suicides, and we're fortunate to find them. We're
always on the lookout for that one file that may be something bad has happened to that individual, and we need to find evidence of that much quicker than we would have if we weren't paying attention.
There's a lot of unidentified human remains out there in multiple jurisdictions that they're somebody.
Tim Dancy, Shaw TV, Capital Region.